Hello, this is Uncle Jim. Time for another milk jug test. So in previous videos, I was using the 6-shooter Texan mold in 38-357. And I think I was using the Pintas. I'll have to check. But anyway, I used a 16-inch barrel. Then I went to a 6-inch barrel. And my alloy isn't totally soft, so those both fragmented. And so this time we're going to use a little 2-inch snub with his deep hollow point here. And we'll see what happens. I'm using Winchester 231 powder and S&B primers. And the bullet weighs 161.1 grains. So remember that when we weigh it out. So in this case, we're using the little lightweight, let me show you, it's clear. The little lightweight Ruger LCR pocket pistol, super lightweight. And this is the original batch when they first came out, maybe 14 years ago. As soon as I saw that on the shelf, I bought it. I thought I was done with J-frame Smith & Wessons. But when they came out with this, with the lightweight cylinder and polymer frame, I had to try it. So I've kept it all these years. It's got a better trigger than the J-frame right out of the box. All I did was paint the sight, clear coated it. That's in a video. And it's held up for all these years. This is 14 years in a holster. Look at how nice that looks. All right. Do I use it as a range gun? No. Do I shoot it to stay proficient with it? Yes. So anyway, there we go. So we got 2-inch barrel. And we're going to use the deep hollow point this time. And is it going to even expand? We don't know. Maybe I get the chronograph out. So we're shooting it in 38 special out of a super lightweight pistol. And this little guy soaks up all the recoil between the polymer frame and the grip here. And it'll fit right in your pocket. No one can see anything. All right. Let us see what happens. All right, so here's a funny story. I had the lights off in the garage, and I kicked over the Pro Chrono here, and it did a face plant on the tile, and the bottom half unsnapped, and I turned it on anyway just to see, and it worked as usual. This thing is an animal. I highly recommend the Pro Chrono over the Codwell. It reads good and it's durable. You guys seen me soak this thing to death. We're ready to take it apart and dry it out each time. I've done that a million times. It just keeps on working. I broke the switch. It's fallen over a million times and it just keeps on kicking and takes a licking. So Pro Chrono all the way, baby. Okay, so this is what we got here. I'm thinking we're not getting any expansion. This isn't even a plus P in a 2-inch barrel, okay? But I do have the hammer. You know Uncle Jim likes his hammer. I do have the hammer at the back, just in case it goes all the way through. All right, let's see what happens. Cat. Okay, I hope I caught this bullet. There's where I hit. One in my nose, one in my... Anyway, nothing in the first jug. That's a good sign. Second jug. I don't see anything. Third jug. Oh, and now we got some in the fourth. Nothing in the third jug. Are we on camera? This is all improvised today. I'm in a hurry. I got stuff to do. Oh, it's pissing out of both sides. What the hell? Is there anything in there? Okay, I see one fragmentation in there. And then we're going to the all free and clear here. This jug was frozen. It's a good thing. Oh, wait a minute. Come over here. Wait a minute. I didn't even notice that. Look at this. You're seeing it live. Look at what we have here. We have kind of mushroom-ish. Look at that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It bounced off of this and turned into this. Can we get better focus? It's very bright outside and I'm wearing sunglasses and cop shocks and cop tires. All right, we'll take that in. I'll see if I can find any more frags. And there we go. We bounced off the 5th, which is kind of thick. It's all free and clear. But if you can see right here, there's a bouncer. All right. Okay, so I screwed up with the chronograph. Being a double action little snub, I choked up to the chronograph a little too close. And if I was 1 foot away, we would have had a perfect chronograph reading. But the muzzle flash screwed up the chronograph. So I don't have a reading. I'm guessing high 700s, 790 feet per second. This is not a plus B load. It's a regular 38 load in a 2-inch snub. All right, so in the first jug, I found this little tiny bit there. And second jug, I found that one. And then we go to the 4th jug and we found a whole leaf here. And then this bounced through the 4th jug and bounced off the 5th jug. So there we go. That's my bad. Now, another thing is, when I casted all these hollow points, I had some wheel weights at the bottom of the pot, wheel weight alloy. And if I had just done soft lead, even 9 BHN, that would probably mushroom perfect in a snub-nosed revolver, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's weigh it. Here's the core. 1447. Here's the piece that was found in the 4th jug. 152.0. Here's the one in the 2nd jug. And if I can grab that one, the one in the 1st jug. So we got 153.6 grains out of a 161 grain, 161.1 grain bullet. All right, so let's take the calipers to this. I can turn that off. And again, I think this would mushroom if I didn't screw up and change, left alloy in the bottom of the pot. So let's close up here. Okay, so it almost did it. It almost pulled it off. Can we focus? There we go. You kind of went to the right. All right, and let's see what it looks like on the calipers here. Let me make sure they're zeroed. And that's going to be hard to measure. Powder coat is perfect. Ford Light Blue, there you go. Wetter jugs do a whole mess, especially at close range on powder coat, but Ford Light Blue always works good. So I guess we'll try right here. 560, 553, 572. It's kind of really awkward to measure this. What's the core look like? It's probably the same. 439 out of a 357 bullet. 456. But you have the skirt. You have the skirt laying off of here, and that was the difference in alloy. If I went a little softer on the alloy, that would have mushroomed beautifully. And so there's my report. It was fun anyway, even though I screwed up all over the place. So there you go. Out of a little 2-inch snub, I lower this to 8 or 9 BHN, 8.5, 9. It's going to be a perfect mushroom. So that was fun. And I guess until next time, thanks for watching, and America.